This isn't hype, and it's not another piece of clickbait. Something very real is happening right now in August that could mean a lot more money in the bank accounts of millions of Americans. For some, it might look like a surprise raise. For others, it could feel like they're finally catching a break after months of financial struggle. Whether you rely on Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI or SSI, this month is shaping up to be one of the most financially unusual months in recent memory. Why? Because for the first time in a while, several different factors are coming together at once. Calendar quirks, cost of living adjustments, retroactive payments, and even new changes in legislation. All of these elements are colliding in August, and that combination is leading to bigger deposits, early checks, and in some cases, double payments in a single month. Some beneficiaries will see payments adding up to $2,000 or more, and while not everyone will hit that number, millions are going to come close. Let's start with the most talked about development, double SSI payments. As many people know, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, is usually paid on the first day of each month. But when that date lands on a weekend or a federal holiday, the Social Security Administration pays it out the business day before. That's exactly what's happening right now. Since September 1st is Labor Day, a federal holiday, the September SSI payment will actually arrive early, on Friday, August 30th. That means SSI beneficiaries will get their regular August check on the 1st, and then their September check a day early before the new month even begins. Now let's be clear, this doesn't mean people are getting extra money. It just means the September payment is landing in August. But here's why it feels like a bonus. When you look at your August bank statements, you'll see 2 deposits instead of 1. For people already living paycheck to paycheck, having 2 checks in the same month can provide a huge relief, whether that's catching up on bills, buying groceries, or putting gas in the car. And if your household combines SSI with SSDI, retirement benefits, or even state supplements, you could be looking at 1 in 800, 1 in 900, or even more than $2,000 in total deposits this month. For example, the federal SSI maximum benefit in 2025 is $943 per month for an individual. 2 payments equal $1,886. Add a small state supplement or a dependent benefit, and you're suddenly over $2,000 in a single month. That's where the $2,000 Social Security check headlines are coming from. But that's not the only reason August is turning into such a big financial month. Social Security retirement benefits themselves are now averaging more than $2,000 for many recipients. This didn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of cost of living adjustments, COLA, which are annual increases designed to keep up with inflation. Some years, those COLAs were modest, around 1% or 2%. But in recent years, with inflation climbing, we've seen much bigger boosts, like the 5.9% increase one year, followed by an 8.7% increase the next. Even though 2025 brought a smaller 2.5% adjustment, it was enough to push the average monthly benefit over $2,000 for a large number of retirees. So, what does this mean in practical terms? Imagine a retiree who delayed claiming benefits until full retirement age or even until age 70. That person could now be receiving $2,100, $2,200 or more every single month. Combine that with a spouse's benefit or SSI, and you can easily see how households are crossing the $2,000 or even $3,000 mark this month. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Policy changes. For decades, retirees who worked in public service jobs, like teachers, police officers, firefighters, or government workers, were often hit with benefit reductions under rules like the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO. These rules were designed to prevent what lawmakers considered double-dipping, but in reality, they unfairly reduced or even wiped out benefits for millions of hardworking Americans. This year, however, Congress has taken steps to repeal or roll back parts of those rules. As a result, many retirees who previously saw their benefits cut are now receiving higher monthly checks. Some are even getting retroactive payments, money they should have been receiving all along but were denied. In some cases, people are seeing lump sum deposits in the thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. And this August, many of those adjusted payments are finally hitting bank accounts. That's another reason why some beneficiaries are reporting unusually large checks this month. Of course, not everyone is benefiting equally. While some households are celebrating, others need to be careful. The SSA has been cracking down on overpayments, situations where people received more money than they were technically entitled to. In those cases, the agency has been demanding repayment, sometimes withholding entire monthly checks until the debt is covered. That's why it's more important than ever to stay on top of your Social Security statements, open your mail from the SSA, and check your My Social Security account online. If you receive a notice of overpayment, don't ignore it. Call the SSA, file an appeal if you believe it's incorrect, or work out a repayment plan so you don't lose your entire benefit. Another thing to keep in mind is your payment schedule. Not all Social Security checks arrive on the same day. If you're on retirement or SSDI, your payment date depends on your birthday. Birthdays between the 1st and 10th get paid on the 2nd Wednesday, between the 11th and 20th on the 3rd Wednesday, and the 21st through the 31st on the 4th Wednesday. If you started receiving benefits before May 1997, you're on a fixed schedule and usually get paid on the 3rd of each month. And remember, banks sometimes release direct deposits early depending on their policies, so always check your account around those dates. At the end of the day, this August is a reminder of how complex and powerful the Social Security system really is. A small change in the calendar, a federal holiday, or a new law can make the difference between one check and two, or between a $1,500 deposit and a $2,500 one. For Americans living on fixed incomes, every dollar matters. And staying informed can help you avoid surprises, plan your budget, and even fight for the benefits you deserve. So, if you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, here's what you need to do right now. Double-check your August and September payment dates. Monitor your direct deposits for unusual amounts. If you get a retroactive payment, set aside some for taxes or unexpected bills. Stay alert for SSA overpayment letters, and always make sure your banking and contact information is updated with the SSA. This month could be a turning point for millions of households. For some, it's an opportunity to breathe a little easier. For others, it's a wake-up call to pay closer attention to their benefits. Either way, staying informed puts you in control. If you found this update valuable, make sure to like the video, subscribe for future updates, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because the truth is, Social Security is changing all the time, and if you're not keeping up, you could be leaving money on the table.